This segment, as always, In Realty visits beautiful structures. This time, Jimmy Koay, the general manager of Macy Furnishing, has invited us to his new abode in Seri Kembangan.
Hi, thanks for tuning in. We are back on In Realty. In Realty is here with a new season. Dino might have mentioned it in the first segment. So since it's new, we're going to start off with a new house. With me today is Jimmy Koay. He's the general manager for Macy Furnishing. Happy New Year, Jimmy.
Thank you, Lina. Welcome to my new house.
So let's first talk about your choice of location.
First of all, what made me fall in love with this house is definitely the location. The location in terms of the surrounding, to the back of the house is actually my country home. So you have a lot of space, a lot of vacant space, the greenery. And in front of the house, basically we are facing a reserve park, recreational park. And again, nothing will be built there as well. So both front and back is very spacious and lots of fresh air.
So you have a wonderful view, you have abundance of space. So that was what you were aiming for when we talked about this previously, right?
Yes, definitely. If you remember correctly, my previous house located in Lakeview is about 2,006 square feet. And because of my passion in furniture, designing furniture, shopping for furniture, the space is really not enough to accommodate all these pieces. So when I saw this space, I basically fell in love with it because number one, of its location, number two, because of the floor plan. There are a lot of windows, a lot of double height ceiling, ranging from living room to master bedroom to guest bedroom. The original space for this house is 5,003 square feet to be precise. But after renovation, I think the space now is about 6,003, 6,004 square feet. So I think it's sufficient for me for the time being.
And you are staying just on your own, right?
And I'm staying just by myself. Yeah.
Okay, if you can derive a concept to your home right now, because before it's oriental as well as a twist of modernity. It's basically about the same this time.
My previous house, although it has a little bit of oriental pieces, but the overall concept is more of a modern classic concept. Whereas if you look at the house currently, it's more of what I call modern oriental. You'll see a lot of porcelain ware, a lot of unique wood carvings.
And you still maintain the bold but basic colors, like black and red.
Yeah, if you look at most of the walls in my interior, they are mostly white with certain area of black colors. There's only one wall that is red. The rest of them are again white color. The reason to keep them in this sort of more neutral or simple color palette is easy to transition from one concept to another and also from one season to another if you need to make changes to the interior later.
And you have a lot of metal feel this time around. It's a little bit like Manhattan look and feel that you're having here. Was that the look that you're aiming for?
Yes, precisely. If we talk about modern oriental home, I sort of like to have a balance. Instead of having a lot of antiques and also wood carving pieces that can be a little bit too heavy, I sort of balance out with some of these metal elements and modern elements such as the Manhattan sort of look. So collectively between the Oriental and the Manhattan modern look, when you combine both of them, it looks more like a modern Oriental home.
Okay, so besides your master bedroom, because if I were to ask you which is your favorite spot, you're going to say it's going to be your master bedroom, right?
I love the living room for a simple fact that it's definitely much bigger than the previous one. And second of all, it's double height volume ceiling. And it also has two sliding doors where you can just walk out to a balcony, and it's really ideal for entertaining because you can have the outdoor to indoor flow of space.
And you have had a major renovation as well done to the house, right? Which area would that be?
Actually, if you look at the house, it's situated on the side of a hill. So when I look at the house, not only that, I see that 5,003 square feet is not exactly enough. Then I start looking at areas where I can get additional space. But being that we are in a gated community, an extension beyond the normal parameter of the house is not allowed. So I can only look into improving the space internally.
Okay.
And because the house is situated on the side of the hill, I found out that there is a space that I can excavate into the soil, which I basically did. And we have transformed that particular space into a formal dining room. And again, the ceiling also is a double height, so it really increases the space. In addition to that, the basement level was an indoor garden, and there's not much of a use to me as an indoor garden, so I sort of transformed that space into a family/entertainment room as well.
Okay. So on top of all this space, you still need more space, yeah?
I think for now, 6,000 plus square feet, I think it should be sufficient for now, but I won't put a stop on it.
Okay.
So.
Like your house before, there are lots of antiques because you're a collector yourself. But this time around, besides antique, you also have furniture made out of salvage material.
Yes.
So is that your new passion for now?
I definitely love antiques because I've been collecting antiques with my family since I was a kid. But at the same time, I also like to sort of support green. So I am looking into an angle of recycled material as well. So a lot of these furniture pieces that you see in my house are from recycled metals, and they are predominantly from India.
So it's what again? 3 stories, and you turn it into?
It's actually a full 3-story
Okay.
semi-D house, but because it's located on the side of the hill, it's split into 6 different levels. So as you go from one level to another level, it reveals a certain mystery, so to speak.
Okay, and because there are 6 levels altogether, we're going to take a quick break. You're going to come back with Jimmy again after this. So see you.